Can you hear me now? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Is it working? Anyone? Yes? No? Yes, yay, wonderful. Okay, good, good, good. I had the wrong microphone selected. Wonderful. All right, so anyway, as I was saying, good morning. It's Tipsy Tuesday. It is, what is it, April 4th. I don't have a ton to talk to you about today, as I was saying earlier that you couldn't hear. I just want to talk briefly about some of the things I'm working on as the summer or the warmer weather comes in. Today and yesterday have been, well, today will be glorious. Yesterday was glorious. It's perfect spring day. It was like 74 degrees, like breezy, perfection. Supposed to get storms tonight and tomorrow, which is going to take the temperatures down. I'm not happy about that. But hi Nicole. Uh but anyway, so I'm looking forward to some warmer weather. We're actually going on a trip in May, so I've got to prepare myself. So, first and foremost, I totally forgot. I wanted to announce this really quick. We have a Midge $50 5 out of 4 gift card giveaway winner, right? So, the entire month of March, we had the Midge flare pants, whatever they're called, something like that. The Midge flare pants and leggings, I think that's what it is, for half price the whole month of March. And all you had to do was buy the pattern, make the pattern, post it in the comments of the Midge giveaway post, and you were entered to win a $50 5 out of 4 gift card. So we had that going all month long, and it was promised that today the winner of that would be announced. So without further ado, congratulations to Katarina Reiser. You have won a $50 5 out of 4 gift card. I will tag you in a post so you for sure know in case you're not watching this today. But if you are watching it, you can email me, Laura at 5out4.com, and I will get you all squared away with your gift card. So that was a super fun giveaway. And so hopefully, how did they get the name? Is that Joan? That is Joan. Well, hopefully everybody got their hands on the Midge pattern while it was on sale, but it is back to full price. So Joan asks, how did they get the name Midge? Well, I could actually take responsibility for the name Midge. Jessica, as you know, or I assume most of you know, loves, loves, loves that 70s show. And so she has some other patterns that the zip hoodies are what are the names? They're like Eric and Hyde, like character names from that 70s show, right? So when she came out with this idea for these flared pants, coming up with a name is always hard. And so she was asking for help coming up with a name. So she asked in the group to come up with it for help with coming up with a name. And nothing really just worked for her. So then I started thinking about it, and I remembered how much she loved that 70s show. And so I came up with two of the moms' names, so Midge and Kitty. So Midge is Donna's, yeah, that's right, Joan, Donna, Eric, and Hyde. Those were the three names for the zip hoodies. So Midge in that 70s show is Donna's mom, and Kitty is Eric's mom. And so I was like, those are two names you haven't used. And she loved them both, and she chose Midge. That's how it worked. You can always sell Jessica on a name from one of her favorite shows or books. Always. So anyway, I hope you got, good morning, Jenny. I hope you got your hands on the Midge while it was on sale. It's still available on the website, but it's full price now. So congratulations, Katarina. So I am in the process of preparing for some warm weather makes for myself. I really want to make some stuff for my girls too, but I have not fully wrapped my head around that yet. I'm also in the middle of Easter sewing. I've got my kids' dresses. You can see them behind me. My little girls, they wanted Easter dresses this year. Mom made ones, so I did that. And now they've expected that I'm going to make a dress for myself. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, Easter is on Sunday and it's Tuesday. I haven't started. I've done a muslin on my dress, but I haven't started like the actual. It'll get there. Maybe I'll wait until Saturday to get started. But anyway, so I'm working on other kinds of ideas for makes. And currently I have cut out What do I have cut out? Oh, the Peggy and the Sue. And I'm going to be working on the Florence pants and a Jessie top to go with those. So I'm going to show you, I've got a couple other things to talk to you about. I'm going to show you those. Jenny, I can, the patterns I use, I'll show you the dresses real quick. At least I'll show you one of the dresses. So Jenny is asking what patterns I used for my girls' dresses. I think, let me double check that's Jenny. Yeah, it's not 5 out of 4, but since 5 out of 4 doesn't have anything similar, I'll go ahead and share it with you. This company's been has sponsored our events in the past, and this was my first time using them. It's sunflower seams, and I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to show the bodice here. This is, hopefully you can see it. I think it's called the Daphne. This is what I used. That's the back. Really cute, not a difficult make. It looks difficult, but it's not. But that's my Easter dresses for my girls. They picked out their own fabric. They picked out the pattern. It was just trying to decide if they wanted to match. They are 7 and 9, well, almost 10. And so we're still in that kind of, do we match or do we not match? So yeah, thank you. The dresses are super cute. They love, love, love them. Cannot wait to wear them. So anyway, that's what I've been up to, but I do want to make some other things. So I want to show you some of the stuff that I'm working on, or at least hoping to work on semi soon. So let me share my screen. Yeah, they did a great job picking out the fabrics, Jenny. That was the other challenge. Did they want a matching dress style and matching fabric, or did they want different fabrics? So they chose different fabrics, but the same pattern. Always a challenge. Big decisions for little kids. But anyway, let me share my screen with you so that I can show you what I'm working on. So for those of you that haven't seen these patterns before, I am working on the Peggy bikini, crop, and tankini, and the Sue bottoms, right? Swim bottoms. So let me show you the Peggy real quick. I actually already have this printed and cut out. I love this vintage style. I actually love this fabric choice. The gingham is so cute. Yeah, so show you the different, this would be the bikini version. So you see the bikini version. It's super, super cute. More bikinis. And this is the crop version. I'm actually going to make the crop. This is the tankini, which I think is adorable, that you can actually just wear as a top. Yeah, Diane, I agree. Esther says she purchased the Peggy pattern and she has the fabric now. Yes, get it done. Here is the lovely Ashley in her tankini. I think it looks fabulous. So I think there are 2 different ways you can do the straps on this. And hopefully we'll see. This is Athena. This is the make that inspired me to do the crop. I really like it as a crop. The maternity is too much. I love it. It's okay. So here's the other. I love this. First, there's so many things to love. I believe this is Katie. I hope I'm right. But first of all, a maternity version, how cute is that? That almost makes me want to have another baby. How cute. The fabric is amazing, obviously, but you can see that the straps are more like overall type straps on hers, which is really cute. Let me see if the one before Athena's just kind of attach at the top there. So there are 2 different types of straps. And here's the lovely Rochelle. I just think it's so cute. This one, the watermelon, I cannot take how cute this is. So adorable. I can't wait to make this. Another tankini. So you can see this is really cute. And I think with the tankini, you can absolutely just wear it as a top, not as a swim. It doesn't have to be swim top. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. Or put a circle skirt on it and you've got a dress. Like, it's just so cute. Keep going through here. Another tankini. How cute. And it looks wonderful on everyone. Literally wonderful on everyone. I love it. So cute. So I have that printed out. I want to see if there are any options so there's a regular and FBA bodice option. There's a built-in shelf bra, which is very important. You can have a bikini, which is a regular bikini or a long line bikini. So it just comes down a little further. A crop, a straight bikini, or a peplum bikini. So, or tankini, excuse me. Esther plans on making the tankini, and she purchased the board short pattern to wear as a set. Nice. I love that idea. What kind of material am I using on my suit? We'll talk about that in just a second. I have it pulled out. Well, some of it pulled out. Some of it hasn't come in yet. But anyway, those are your different options. It's nursing friendly and it has maternity instructions. In fact, I think Cindy and I were talking about this very pattern the other day for a nursing friendly bikini top or swim top. Super cute. Additionally, I am making these Sue bikini bottoms. Now, anyone who's known me for more than 5 seconds knows, and I'm sure I've said it on Tipsy Tuesday a million times, I'm not a huge swimsuit fan. Last year, well, the past couple of years, I've just worn a pair of like shorts with like biker shorts attached to them to the inside. Because, and then like a tank, like a swim tank or something. I'm just not a swimsuit fan. I don't feel comfortable showing my body like that. It's just not my deal. 20 years ago, different me, or 25 years ago, different me, and I would have. I'm just different now. So it's a challenge for me to make a swimsuit for myself. I'm just uncomfortable with it. Think what you will. It just is what it is. It's just, I know who I am, right? So anyway, I like the challenge of making swimwear. I don't think it's not hard, but it's not necessarily the easiest thing you've ever made. So there is a challenge to it, and it isn't one of those, for the most part with swimsuits, it isn't like something you get done like in an hour. Cut and made in an hour, not like, your basic t-shirt or whatever that would be. So there is a challenge and a learning curve in terms of making swimwear. That is a positive thing and a fun thing. So as sewists, I would think that we would all be up for a challenge. And so if you've not made swimwear before, I think it's a good thing to make. Let me look at these comments on Facebook. If you're commenting on YouTube, I can't see them right now, but I'll go back through them, I promise. Esther got her fabric from Boho, and they have an awesome sale going on now. So there you go. And Cindy says, yep, she's definitely making the Peggy and Sue set. Diane says, I'm the same way. I prefer my bottoms to be as long as possible and look like a suit. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So anyway, I am going to make the Sue bikini bottoms and shorts. Now, I have not decided. Well, I kind of decided because I cut out the pattern, how I'm going to do it, because there are multiple options. Let me show the options first. Okay. So what we've got here is we've got multiple options here for this. You could do just like bikini bottoms, right? Regular or retro kind of lines for just the bottoms, like the brief aspect of the bottoms. You can make those by themselves. There's also the shorts length, which would go over those 2-inch, 5-inch, 7-inch, and 9-inch inseam. I went with 5-inch. We'll see. So I am making a muslin to see what I like. We'll see. I'm scared a little bit. So I'm also doing their 3 rises. You've got high, mid, and low / maternity rise. I'm doing the high rise. All right. So I'm doing the crop Peggy with the high rise Sue bottom. We'll see. So there are 4 waistbands as well. You've got, so make sure I'm not missing anything. You've got encased elastic. You've got contour waistband, contour maternity, and over the belly maternity. So you got all those. Deb asks, do you need a special machine to do the wavy hem? I believe I've not done, I can't even remember what it's called now. I know what it's called. What that hem is that Rochelle did. But I'm pretty sure she did it on her serger. Some of my family, 5 out of 4 family members will know what that's called. It's this one here. A ruffle hem. Yeah, a rolled hem. Is that a rolled hem? I don't think it's rolled. Is it rolled? I'm crazy. Lettuce hem. And I think it's lettuce hem. That sounds more like it. I think it's a lettuce hem. I've not ever done. No, have I? If I've done one, it's been years ago, and I did it on my serger. All right, so this looks like it's the 2-inch, so pretty short. See, these are not tight. There's the bottoms that look great. And here is the long. I assume these would be the 9-inch. Those are cute. This would be the retro line for the bottoms, which I really, really love. These look great on her. Another retro, another retro. I think those are really cute. There's some bottoms. Here's the over the belly maternity, which is pretty cute. It looks comfortable. That's what I love. I love comfort. Ginny made the retro cut of the Sue without the over shorts. Nice. And loves that it covers her low butt. I get it. I hear you. And so these really look good on everyone. They give nice coverage for those that want coverage. I raise my hand because that's me. So yeah, I'm making those. Let me come back to me so that I can check comments and talk to you about my fabric. All right. Jessica says her boys are 9 and 6, so very similar to my own girls, and they still love to match. I just love that. It's so cute. Suzanne just said she's getting the swim workshop for her birthday this month. Nice. Good job. So the thing about the swim workshop is that sorry, my phone is not balanced. The thing about the swim workshop is it uses the classic one-piece swimsuit that we have. And I can even show that to you. But if you've never made swimwear before, it takes you through all these steps. Now, it does use the classic one piece, but all these procedures or whatever processes that Jessica teaches in the class are all they apply to all swim makes, if that makes sense, right? So it's not just specific to this particular swimsuit. So I'm going to show you that real quick. My goodness, every time. Okay, so here is the classic one piece. So it is pretty basic. It's as basic or as complicated as you might want it to be. You can buy just the pattern, or you can buy the pattern in the course, or just the course. And she goes through all kinds of options that are in the pattern and options that just like little hacks you can do that are not in the pattern. Okay, so this comes in both women's and kids sizes. But I would say that the workshop covers swimwear in general, right? She talks you through all kinds of things. So this is the classic one piece. And it comes with a skirt option, which is fun. And you have that open back, and the open back is either completely solid or the open back has a hook. And she walks you through that as well. All right, so that's that. Let me stop presenting. Okay. Nice. Erin says she made the Peggy and Ultimate pair for Peanut. And she has fabric for Peggy and Sue for herself. I love it. All right. But yes, it was the lettuce hem or lettuce edge, however you want to call that we were talking about from Michelle did that on a serger. There it is. So anyway, the classic one piece is a good, it's a great pattern, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the workshop. There it is, the swim workshop. So check that out on the website. All right. So as far as fabric is concerned for those, I'm making my muslin out of this swim here. Isn't this cute? Jessica C sent this to me. She gave it to me. I love it. It is not a heavy swim. It's a light swim. So I'm going to have to use power mesh. I mean, I'm going to have to use power mesh anyway. But this is what I'm making my muslin out of. I'm hoping it's wearable. I think it's really cute from a retro look perspective. I think it's really, really cute. But I did order some fabric from Raspberry Creek. There are two places that I've gone to, and I know there are more, but these are just my places that I've gone to that I love their swim. And in the past, that's been Surge and Raspberry Creek. I love Raspberry Creek. Let me show you. I have a couple Raspberry Creek fabrics here. Let me show you one. Pull this out too. Okay. So this I bought from Raspberry Creek last year. It is not necessarily, I'm not going to use this for this make, but you can see it's really a solid, heavier swim. It's beautiful. Now I did order from them because they print fabric. I agree, Deb. That floral, that like Hawaiian print will be so cute. They print fabric, right? So you can get fabric printed that you want, like from your own files, or they have designs and whatnot. So for those that know me, love chickens, and my children love chickens. So I ordered some chicken fabrics in swim to make swimsuits for well, at least 3 of us. Sophia, my 16-year-old, will not be caught dead in a chicken swimsuit. The rest of us, we're totally fine with it, but she's way cooler than we are, right? So anyway, so here's this. This might actually match as a coordinate to my chicken fabric because the background is like this creamy yellow. So we'll see. But I love Raspberry Creek. Hold on. I think somebody's asked a question. Jenny says, I haven't sewn up Raspberry Creek swim yet, but I ordered some to make matching swim sets for my twins. They're boy, girl. I can't read today. So they picked the same patterns in different colors. Cute. The chicken swimsuit, like it's real cute. In fact, I think it was Ashley Miles that sent me the link to this fabric. And I was like, I have to have it. So anyway, as you're making swim, I don't want to talk too much about swim because I just don't. For tops especially, you're going to need a lining, of course, but also for the tops, like the bikini tops, you need like a power mesh, and not like the Joanne Fabric power mesh or the decorative power mesh. You're looking for something that is going to hold you in and up, give you the support that you need. Yeah. So there's this is what I have that I'm going to be using for my bikini top. And also, let me see if I can find this. You may not be able to. I don't see it up here. I have some, I'll need to find it. It's somewhere in this room. But I have a bra lining. It's like padded. So you can add something like that, or you can add actual pads to the bust of your swim top, whatever is most comfortable for you. Bra cups. I have tried bra cups. I'm clearly always picking the wrong ones because they're horrifying. Such a waste of money for me. They're not comfortable. They don't look good. So I have not yet found a bra cup that I love. So anyway, that's my swim situation at the moment. The next thing I'm going to make, now that all is cut out. So that's on my cutting table like now. Once I get my Easter dress done, I can move on to that. And I'm crossing my fingers that I'm not too hard on myself. Favorite place to buy power mesh. I think I don't buy it often because I don't make swim for myself often. But I think the last time I got power mesh was from Surge. I'm pretty sure it was from Surge. I don't even know if they still carry it. Cindy says she likes the teardrop bra cups from Cleaner Supply. Oh, I'm going to write that down because I want to look at it. Teardrop bra cups. I just hate wasting my money and hating it. You know what I mean? Like, just what a waste. But I'll look at that, Cindy. Thank you. Nicole says, I loved to coordinate my twins when they were little. Only time they will match now is when they go to work on the same day and they work at the same place. You should take pictures and be like, oh, they're still matching. I love it. That's hysterical. So anyway, yeah, I have not looked for Power Mesh in a while because when I buy it, I buy like 2 yards of it. So I have it for like 10 years. But Katie says Fee Fabrics. I always forget about Fee Fabrics. Fee Fabrics is her go-to for Power Mesh and Power Net. There you go. I need to write down Fee Fabric. I don't know why I always forget about Fee. There you go. Cindy says, I used to buy pads like whatever they're called, bra cups from Amazon, and they were awful. They don't hold up in the wash, and they're just garbage. So there's some good advice there. Which is stronger, Power Mesh or Power Net? Well, I mean, I think it depends. I've seen it called like interchangeably. I don't know what other people's experiences are, but they use it just interchangeably. I don't know if there's an actual difference. Someone else can maybe speak to that better than I can, since I don't have a ton, since I don't use it often and I haven't done a lot of research on it. But I think you would just have to compare whatever they say, whatever the description says. But for me, what I've seen is they're used interchangeably. It's not helpful, I know. Just don't go with Joann's, and just make sure, like, if it's like got print on it, that is not for support. That's for pretties. That's to wear like as an overlayer. That's something beautiful, which I did many years ago. And by many, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. What was it? Sly Fox used to have some really pretty mesh. Stretch mesh is what it should have been called, I think. But they called it Power Mesh, but it was not supported. But it made some lovely dresses. Yeah, the pretty ones really are just for pretties. So Jinsa asks, the problem with the Joann's is the support or the longevity or both? I think it's the support. It's very thin. It's just not a good. Now, some people have found that it's worked okay for them. It just depends. Like if you're heavy chested, you want something that gives a lot of support. And in the past, I have used like instead of mesh, when I did not have any, I would use an athletic, especially from Surge, an athletic fabric. I don't even know if I have any. I mean, I have some Surge fabric, but it's not necessarily what I used. So this is pretty. This is an athletic swim from Surge that I have used as the similar, not the print, as a lining. And it's got a lot of stretch to it. Some of the other athletic, in my experience from Surge alone, okay, so I can't speak to anyone else, had a ton of support, and it was really, really nice. Let's see. Okay, so but this is Surge, and it's beautiful. I used it to make an agility a few years ago. It's lovely. It's super, super pretty. Okay, so getting out all kinds of fabric and making a mess today. So now let's see if there's anything else. Joan says, whoop, nylon spandex, I never say it right, Tricot from Fee is her favorite. I don't know that no, have I? I think I have some nylon spandex Tricot up here from the yard, maybe. I think, I don't know. Don't ask me where I buy things. Most of the time I've forgotten as soon as they come in. Unless they're fresh. I don't remember where I got them. So when I tell you I got something 5 years ago from a particular place, I may have forgotten. All right. So the next thing I'm working on is an outfit for vacation that is the Florence pants with the Jessie top, right? That I may turn into a crop if I'm feeling crazy. And I don't feel crazy that often, so I may not be making a crop. Let me share my screen so I can show you what's going on here. All right. So these are the Florence pants. Joan said they used to carry Tech Sheen. I remember that, which was super supportive. Yes. So here are the Florence shorts, capris, and pants. I'm going to do the pants version that don't drag the ground because, yeah. So let's look at the details here. I'm keeping an eye on the Facebook comments just so everyone knows. Okay. Excuse me. So if we look at the description or the options, I should say, of the Florence pattern, you can see by the illustration that it's got an open outer leg, but it's a wide leg kind of pant. It's so cute. I'm ready to make these. So you have, as far as you have a high leg out seam length and a low leg out seam length, and we'll look at photos to see, you know, what those look like. You can add a drawstring. You can do French seams, things like that. There are 3 rises. You've got your low maternity and / maternity rise, your mid, and your high rise. I tend to go with the high rise just because comfort. So you can do shorts, capris, or pants. I'm going with pants. Now there are 6 different waistbands, which is crazy. You've got an encased elastic waist in woven or knit. You've got a fold over yoga, which would be in knit. You've got a contour, which would be in knit. You have exposed elastic. You have a maternity overbelly, which would be in knit, and a maternity contour, which would also be in knit fabric. So you've got a lot of things going on there. Let me see here. As far as fabric is concerned, here's what she says. Lightweight woven fabric with little to no stretch and a nice drape. So things like rayon challis, crepe, satin charmeuse, peach skin, silk, lyocell, chiffon, and some poly blends. So you'll have to, you want something with no stretch, something woven with no stretch that has a nice light drape that's going to look really flowy. The whole thing, think flowy, right? So if it's a fabric that's flow and it's super light and pretty, you got it. You're there. So let's take a look at the photos, and then I'll show you the fabric that I'm going to use for my Florence. All right, here's the beautiful Rochelle. Let me see if I'm missing anything here. Esther says the Florence pants would be cute to wear on a beach vacation, so you can wear your bathing suit underneath. Yep. Can you use stretch mesh as the fabric? I suppose you could. I'll show you. There's a couple other options pant-wise for that as well that I can show you. Okay, so that's Rochelle. So here we have, this is a capri length, which I think is super cute. I love it. And you can see how the outseam here, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but the outseam here is down here. So it's like above her knee. I'm sure it's a little bit more above that. So it has more coverage, whereas Rochelle's is much higher. Okay, so those were the 2. There you go, Jen. The Mingo pattern. I couldn't remember what it was called for stretch fabric. Yes. Now, the pretty mesh, Esther, that pretty stretch mesh is so light. I'm sure you could do it, but the Mingo pants would be what I would go to. I just have some light woven that I want to use. That would be really cute. Okay, so here's another cute, and another. You see how it comes up. This is a good example. This is supposed to be the high. I like it. Capris, the shorts, the pants. I love this pattern. I love the pants so much. Oops. So this is Cindy. I believe that's a contour waistband. Or is that exposed elastic? Cindy could tell us. Where are you, Cindy? Super cute. I love that. Encased elastic for Duane there. That's the low. out seam here. I keep pointing to things and you can't see my fingers. That's the low out seam. I like it. Cute, cute, cute. So you've got, they're very roomy. So they're super comfortable. All right, so now we're back to that. Okay, so the Florence, I'm making the Florence. Let me go back to myself, maybe. All right. Now I'm going to do in the Florence the pants, and I'm going to do the high out seam, and then I'm going to do the contour knit waistband. So here's what I'm using. I do believe I got this woven fabric from Boho Fabrics several years ago. I went back and forth. Is it Boho or is it Serge? And I looked in my accounts and I can't find it in either. But I did buy a tie-dye bundle from Boho a few years ago. So I'm going to assume that this went with that. So here's the fabric I'm using. Okay. Isn't that pretty? It's like a rayon challis. It's got great drape. It's going to be perfect, right? So it's a blue with black and white. I think it's lovely. I've had it for a very, very long time. And I've debated, like, am I going to make a dress out of it? What should I make? Because it's so beautiful. So I've been hanging on to it for several summers. And I'm going to use it for some Florence. Now, this is woven. It has no stretch. And I want to do the contour waistband, which means I can't use this for the waistband. So I have this, oh my gosh, this is from Amanda's Bundles, and it's Peached Athletic. I'm probably saying the wrong word. Peached Athletic something. Other people will know. But this is like a navy blue heathered athletic. It's super soft, so it's slightly brushed. It's extremely buttery soft, and I'm going to use this. And it's heathered, so it's got like some black flecks in it, so it matches perfectly with my performance. That's what it is, Peach Performance. Thank you, Diane. It matches perfectly with the tie-dye, and that's what I'm going to use the waistband. Why am I not just using the encased elastic? Because I love the way contour waistbands feel. Even a yoga waistband, they just feel nice, and I don't get muffin top. Not that if I do it right, an encased elastic would never give me muffin top if I do it right. I just like the way this feels against my skin. How about that? Sorry. Margaret, I'll answer your question, or I'll talk about that in just a second. There you go, Esther. Try it. Get out of your comfort zone. Get that Florence made or Mingo made. So anyway, what I have done also with waistbands that are contour, I have added elastic just to give me a little more, like, it's holding in there. It's not going to slide down. It depends on the performance or the recovery of your, or the compression or lack of compression of your performance knit, whatever you're using that has Lycra in it for your waistband. So Margaret is asking, where does everyone buy their swimsuit cups or pads? I can't speak to that because I'm not very good at buying them. But I know a lot of people have bought them from, I say Wawak. I don't know what other people call it. Wawak. You call it what you want. W-A-W-A-K. They tend to have some. I have bought some at Joann's. But again, I've not had success. And maybe it's just me and I'm a little too critical. And I think above in the comments, Margaret, Cindy recommended some from Wawak. So I think she called, I wrote it down, teardrop bra cups. So there you go. So anyway, the Florence is on my list. It's not printed. It's not cut out, nothing, but it is, I do want to make it. We'll get there. Additionally, to go with that, when I make things, say for like, I guess it's kind of like capsule sewing, I want a whole outfit. I want to make a whole outfit. So to go with that, I'm going to make a Jessie top. So let me show that to you. Make sure I'm not missing. So Wawak is great. In Toronto, Leather and Sewing Supply on Spadina has tons too, Daniel says. All right. I don't know what that, I don't know what Spadina is, but I assume it's a road. So, okay. So Jessie, now, granted, this listing photo is in straight up in winter, snow everywhere. I'm making a Jessie. I'm not making a tunic or a dress. I'm going to make a top or maybe even crop it. So let's take a look at the options here. So this is a cool and fun pattern. You know who loves this pattern? Kelsey loves this pattern. Kelsey has made a ton of these. So you got 4 bodice styles. You have shirt, tunic, A-line short dress, and A-line long dress. Now you notice it does not say crop. Now if we were going to, if Rochelle were to go back and design this again, she probably would add a crop length. If you want to add a crop length, you can either compare it to other patterns that have the crop length. I'm thinking like Pamela would be a good one, and compare the length like from the armpit to the crop cut line, or your waist length. Like if your natural waist is at like 8 inches from your armpit down at 8 inches or whatever, you could do that as well, and then just kind of make the adjustments that you like. But anyway, you could easily compare it to another pattern and go with that. So it has 3 bodice options: regular, FBA, and maternity. You have 4 back necklines, right? So your front neckline is just your scoop, right? Your back neckline is regular, which is easy, low ballerina, racer back insert, which the pattern piece is included for the racer back, which I have made, and that's pretty fun, and the strappy back, which could be multiple straps or a singular strap, and there are instructions for that as well. There are 5 sleeve lengths. You've got sleeveless, short, elbow, 3/4, and long. There's a lot going on here. I love elbow length sleeves and 3/4 length sleeves. Those are my 2 favorites. So in the winter, I'm 3/4. In the summer, I'm elbow. Not a huge difference, but I like my arms covered. Yeah, that's what I like. So anyway, it's a lot of options there in the with the Jessie. It's a great pattern. It's super fun. It's nice and fitted. I think it'll look really nice with the Mingo. So what I don't want when I'm thinking about why I would pick Jessie for the Mingo, or not Mingo, Florence, sorry, but Mingo as well, if I were choosing that, is because of the flowiness and the wide leg of the pant. I don't want something flowy and big on the top for me. I don't want something that like a tunic that would just kind of box me up a little bit. I want something that I can either tuck in that's snug and fitted, or something that's short enough to just sit at that waist. So I'm doing the high rise and maybe a crop, and it will just sit perfectly together. If I don't do a crop, I'll do just the top length, and I'll be able to, or shirt length, and I'll be able to like tuck it in or whatever. I think that it balances it, especially for my body, it balances it. I don't want something really full on the top. That's why I chose the Jessie. Okay, so let's look at some photos. All right, here is an extra small with that back. Isn't the back beautiful? I love it. This is the T back. I love that one too. This is a very creative version that Rochelle did with this gorgeous fabric. I love this make. I love it so much. Maternity, adorable. Another maternity. So this is just the regular neckline, the high neckline in the back, and maternity version. Super cute. Another high neckline. This is cute. I love the lace kind of tie. So like you can get creative with the back. You could do a low cut back and do something really creative with that opening. I just think it's so pretty. Another maternity. So you have kind of a low, you have, this is not the low ballerina one. This is the one that I would generally make for me. Mainly because I don't have a bra that would work. All right, look at this one. Cute back. I love the back. See, and you have more creativity and design with the back being open like that. That one's so pretty. Another maternity, so cute. Some more crisscrosses. I love it. So this, they're wearing like a bralette under it. And so you have that low back. So that's an option too. That's what's on the listing photo. That's so pretty. All right. So there you have that. So I am making that to go with my Florence. Be great for summer makes. Kelsey, that's my favorite pattern. It should be renamed Kelsey. I think you're right. I love that idea. Kelsey really loves the Jessie pattern, so I'm going to make it. Last but not least, and this will be the last thing I say today, I don't know if you've seen, but Discovery Fabrics is having this kind of a buy one get one giveaway, kind of, if you want to call it that, where you spend $25 and you sign up for their newsletter, and then you can add this bamboo cotton jersey to your cart, and you get 1.5 yards, I believe, for free. So pretty cool, and it's only while supplies last. Now, I checked their Facebook page today, and I checked their website today, and it doesn't look like they've run out yet. So fingers crossed, if you jump on this, you'll get it. So what they've done is they've asked for sponsors, and there are several pattern companies that are sponsoring. And we've posted in our group, right? You've probably seen it. I don't know if I need to pin it. Maybe I thought I pinned it, but maybe you've seen it. If not, I'll pin it, and you'll see it the next time you go to our Facebook group. But we're one of the sponsors, and what we've done is we've listed specific patterns of ours that will work with this bamboo cotton jersey, and we've put each of them 30% off. So this is a great opportunity to pick up some patterns on sale while also buying fabric from an awesome fabric company, right? So let me show you first this bamboo, hi Karen, this bamboo cotton jersey. Let's see. Here we are. Do I know what fabrics I'll be using for the Jessie? We have a couple questions here that just came in about the Jessie. Let me answer those first. Sarah asks, how are the backs sensation-wise as far as how they feel? I always feel weird with my back showing because I never have my back showing. So there is always like, oh my gosh, air is touching my back. But it's very comfortable with the finishes. I don't have any issues there. I just really make sure, I know a lot of people like to skip the top stitching part of neck bands. I wouldn't skip that part. Make sure you top stitch around that. That's going to flatten that seam a little bit, and it's going to feel nice. The other question, Deb asks, do you know what fabrics you'll be using for Jessie? Kind of, but not really. I want to say I'm going to use a white because I think that light color will look really pretty, obviously with the navy blues. I don't want to go too dark. I did consider using the navy peach performance, so that is still an option there. But right now I'm going to use maybe a white, something with spandex in it, even if it's a cotton lycra, an ITY. I like ITY a lot. I could use a rib knit even. That's going to give me some room. I have some rayon spandex that I love the stretch of. They just feel good on. So I'm wavering. I'm not sure just yet. Okay, so here's the bamboo cotton jersey giveaway, it says. So this is on Discovery's website, and the link is to this specific page is in the post on Facebook. And so it tells you how to win or how to get this BOGO, right? So it's a 1.5 yard piece of bamboo cotton jersey, and this is a gray color. You sign up for their email if you're not already subscribed. And this is at the very bottom of the page. You add $25 worth of any fabric from their website. Put it in your cart. This is your buy one. Then you choose your preferred color of bamboo cotton jersey from this page. And you put it in you do enter quantity 1 and put it in your cart, and it will be, it will end up in your cart. So you have to put it in your cart. Enter the code SPRINGFLING at checkout, and that will be free, and you will get 1.5 yards. Okay. So the sponsors are us, 5 out of 4, Apostrophe Patterns, Itch to Stitch, Love Notions, Pattern Niche, Styla Patterns, or Little Lizard King. So those are all the sponsors for this. And so what we've done is we've picked patterns that would be really awesome for this fabric. So let me show those to you. This is in our sales tab. So if you go to 5outof4.com and you click right here on sales, you'll get everything that's on sale. Our bundles, like here we've got a free cut file, but right here is where they start. These are all 30% off from now through Friday, right? So you've got the Rocky Tee, the Virginia Tank and Maxi, both kids and adults. You've got the Lola pants. Now this is in woven, but it does have knit options, so Lola would work. The Lizzie dress, or the Lola is both in kids and adults as well. The Lizzie dress in both kids and adults. The Calypso top, which doesn't get enough love. It's a super fun top. The Sherry top and dress in both kids and adults. And the Maria tank and dress. Also, see how many there are? There are like 10 of them. The Edith is on sale. The Maggie in both kids and adults. That's a cardigan pattern with all these great ruffles. The Lena lounge pants are also on sale. Those are the last 30% off. And then it moves on to, if you keep scrolling down, bundles. Our bundles are always on sale. So you'll see the bundles at the bottom. All right. So there are like 10 patterns, different patterns. Some of them have kids versions, some of them don't, that are 30% off from now through Friday. So it's a great opportunity to get some patterns. So I think I've covered all my things, and I talked way longer than I ever anticipated. I was like, this is going to be a 20-minute live, and here we are. Wow. Sorry. So anyway, you know what I'm up to, just trying to get all my summer sewing together after I get Easter done, of course. And yeah, so make sure you check out the Discovery Fabrics giveaway, kind of buy one, get one giveaway thing. And see what you can find, and then come back to our site and get 1, 10, however many of those sale patterns, get those in your cart, because it's a great opportunity to get. Those are great patterns, every single one. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. And I will see you in a couple weeks. Next week, I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked at the schedule, but I'm pretty sure Jessica, she's out of town this week, which is why I'm on. So yeah, I will see you in a couple of weeks. All right. Thank you. Bye.